All right. Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing today? Awesome. That's what I want to hear. All right. Buckle up, Buttercup. Get ready for takeoff. Today, we are flying into the topic of loneliness. So, I did a video on this on Sunday, and the audio just didn't turn out very good. So, I decided to reshoot the video with better audio that you can hear me a lot better. So, on the topic of loneliness, I discussed what my solution is to loneliness. Now, I'm someone who have suffered a lot of grief, a lot of loss. So, I know what I'm talking about when dealing with this topic because it's something that I have to deal with. And the solution I'm going to give you to loneliness is something that I practice myself. I wouldn't tell you to do anything that I don't. I practice what I preach, basically. So I'm 56. I'll be 57 1 week from today. And I've lost my mother. I've lost my wife. My dad had a heart attack. My brother's had a stroke. And so I have suffered some loss. I've had some grief. So I understand loneliness. I understand loss. I understand grief. I get it. I've been there. And I deal with it every day when I get up. I miss my mom every day. I miss my wife every day. There's others who's lost more. They've lost a spouse. They've lost a child. They've lost a parent. They've lost a sibling. Oh my gosh. And this video is going out to anyone who thinks that they're lonely. And so I get it. I understand. And so I hope that this version is better than the other one. At least you can hear me a lot better. I have no idea what happened to the volume. I don't know what happened. But I'm using a microphone this time instead of the lapel. I got my headsets on. So, like I said, we're flying into the territory of loneliness. I've been seeing a lot of stories on male loneliness and female loneliness. Women get lonely too, probably more so than men, because they're under more pressure and more stress to get hearts and likes on social media. Oh yeah, it's I don't know. Maybe it's almost the same for both men and women. I don't know. But I just know that a lot of people are dealing with it. And so here's my solution. This is something that I had to do. When I made that video on Sunday, do you know what I did to combat loneliness, even for me? This is just for me. I'm 56, so I've got a lifetime of experience, and I've also dealt with grief and loss. And I attended a house of worship. That's right, I went to church. Now, I say house of worship because some of you might be Buddhist, Hindus, Muslims. I mean, you all have your religions and houses of worship, and it doesn't matter what it is. And that's a great place to start, is your house of worship. If you're a spiritual person, and regardless of what brand name's on the door, it's a great place to start. Yeah, if you're a Buddhist, find a Buddhist temple and fellowship with other Buddhists. Make some new friends. It's not easy. I understand it, because sometimes you can be shy, bashful, you feel socially awkward. These are things I didn't talk about in the other version of this video, because I kind of spat that out there and tried to keep it under 10 minutes, and I was speaking kind of fast. And so now I've had time to think about it a little more clearly and say, the audio sucked in that last video. It's still up. I'll keep it up because it's getting clicks, it's getting views. But this is version 2. So if you've seen version 1, I'm going to make another comment saying I'll upload this new version. I stand by everything I said, but I'm just expanding upon it a little bit. So the solution to loneliness is this: get out of the house and Find an organization or club to get involved with, or a house of worship. Whether you're spiritual or you're non-spiritual, find an organization. Maybe you could get involved with the Muscular Dystrophy Association, get involved with St. Jude's Children's Research, get involved with the Toys for Tots. There may be a homeless shelter in your community. Get involved with that. Maybe there's a way you can help feed the homeless, or there may be organizations for single moms. There's all kinds of charitable organizations in your community, lots of them. Find one and get involved and participate. Get involved with your community. To me, that's a big help. And like I said, there's plenty of houses of worship. Even in a small town like Marshfield, there's plenty. There's churches. There's one right over here, one right over here. There's multiple churches to pick from. Just pick one and go. Do you know, I went on Sunday, I made some new friends. Yeah, got out of the house and I made some friends. Now, like I said, it's not easy. Nothing worthwhile is going to be easy. No matter what solution is out there, it's going to require hard work and dedication. It just is. You're going to have to work hard. You're going to have to be dedicated. You're going to have to start small. That's my recommendation. If you're socially awkward and you're shy, start small. Start with your house of worship. Just go up and listen to people's conversations. What are they talking about? Read up on it. If you're a guy, maybe they're talking auto mechanics. Maybe they're talking shop. A lot of guys talk shop. Read up on that stuff. Change the oil in your car. Check the oil in your car. Do some tinkering with your own automobile. And then, next time you're with that group of guys, you can talk shop with them. Because you watched some YouTube videos, read up on it, and you did some tinkering yourself. Start small and work your way up. Male or female, figure out what are they talking about and get involved. Read up on it. Start small. Something simple. And then you say, well, I was tinkering with my car and I had to change the alternator and blah, blah, blah. All of a sudden the guys will start talking to you. Say, yeah, you know what, my alternator, and I had to do this to my car. And all of a sudden you're involved in their conversation and you're talking shop with the other guys. Or if you're female, whatever the women are talking about. It's usually their kids, home life, work life. I don't know. I don't get involved. When I hear their drama, I usually walk away. But start small. It's going to take a while to fit in. It really will. You're going to have to be patient and just baby step it a little bit at a time. If you're socially awkward, just baby step it. But pick a house of worship, pick an organization, do something to get out of the house. That's my solution to loneliness. There's no reason for anybody in this country to be lonely. I just don't understand it. You could put down your phone for a while. Put down the video game for a while. Get out and do something. Oh my gosh, there's for men, and a lot of you men say that you can't get girlfriends. Women don't talk to you. Well, if you get involved and participate in your community and get your name out there, they'll come to you. You don't go to them. They'll come to you. They'll seek you out. Because all of a sudden you're involved and you're helping these single moms, you're helping the Shriners build a children's hospital, you're raising money for Toys for Tots, you're getting your name in the community. And you're posting on social media. It's okay to post it, especially if you're in your 20s. I'm older. I don't care, because any charity work I do, it's between me and God. I don't advertise it. Why? So But for you younger guys, fine, post it. Let it. I mean, it won't take long for your name to get out there, because people start talking about you're building. It's like you're building beds for the homeless. You're raising money for Toys for Tots, helping to build a children's hospital. There's plenty of charitable work in your own little town. This is a little town called Marshfield. No matter what town you're living in, there are charitable organizations to get involved with. Get out of the house and do something. Pick one. Pick a charity. Join a men's club. If you're a dude, this is a Lions Club, Rotary Club, Elks Club, Masons, Shriners. Pick a club. Start with a house of worship even. Join the church choir. Join the church band. Become a Sunday school teacher. Become a bus driver. You could help vacuum the floors after church service. Now, if your church has dinners at least some have dinners once a month. Help with preparations and cleanup. There's lots of volunteer work to do at your house of worship. It doesn't matter what brand name is on the door. They all have activities. Even the Muslims have activities. If you're a Muslim, get involved with your local mosque. Fellowship with your brothers. Do something. I'm just saying, get out of the house and do something. There's no reason for loneliness in this country. There's just too much to see and do. Get off TikTok. Put down the video games. And get out and do something. Anything. Just pick something and do it. Get involved. Participate. Don't just sit there on the bleachers or sit in the dugout. Get out of that dugout. Go up to bat. Yeah, you're going to strike out a few times. Absolutely. You missed the ball. And finally, you're bunting. You finally hit the ball and you make it to first base. That's an accomplishment. Like I said, you're going to strike out in the beginning. You're going to have your pitfalls. If you're socially awkward and you're shy, I get it. I've been there. So I'm just saying, do something. Get involved. It's just too much to see and do. I'm just giving you guys suggestions on how to deal with loneliness. I go on YouTube and there's video after video about loneliness epidemic. Not just the men, but the women too. And then the guys say women don't talk to them. Well, guys are dateless and make 65% of young men are single. Get out of the house. Do something. And the women will come to you. You don't go to them, they'll come to you. That's how I met my late wife. I met her through a drive-through window. True story. She came through my drive-through window, gave me her digits. That's how we met. That was, oh my gosh. That was about 17 years ago. Gosh, yeah. 17 years ago at least. It was 2006. Christmas of 2006. That was a long time ago. 17 years. Wow. Yeah. So, without repeating myself, that's basically what I have to say about loneliness. Pick an organization and get involved. There's lots to do. I can't understand why so many people complain about loneliness. I'm 56, so in my day, we got involved. We were on the football team, basketball team, on the honor roll. We wore our letter jackets. I'm talking to the men now. It's like that's what we did. That was life for us when I was a teenager. That was normal. When I was in grade school, it was the Cub Scouts. I wore my Cub Scout uniform. You walked down the school hall. You got your Bobcat badge, Wolf badge, Bear badge. You got your little derby car, your Aquila rocket. That girl sees that uniform. She says, that guy's going somewhere. You've got to get out and do things. You're wearing your letter jacket down the school hall. You're on the honor roll. She sees that letter. She sees that basketball pin. And she says, that guy's going somewhere. You're taking an active role in your school, in your community. That guy's going somewhere. Yeah, guys, that's just the way it is. If you can't play sports, join the band. Get involved with DECA, FFA. Do something. I was talking to a guy the other day. I said, so you're not doing anything? At least he was at the gym working out, and he was with a couple of his friends, so he was doing something, actually. I didn't even ask him if he attended a house of worship, because that's doing something too. And that's how it starts. Do something, anything. Just get out of the house. And that's it. I don't know what else to say. And this is the things that I have to do. Like I said, Sunday, I attended a house of worship. I got out of the house. I could have sat around, moped, and felt sorry for myself after the loss of my wife. But no, I chose to go to church. I made some new friends. So I want to thank you for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe. You know the routine. And so I kept this video family friendly. I didn't use any profanities in this video. I know I've got a tagline that I will occasionally use, but you know, like I said, just get out of the house. You know, that's the 10th time I said that in this video. I just don't know what else to tell you. It's that sometimes the solution is so simple, it eludes people. The solution to the loneliness epidemic is stay busy. Get involved in your community. This is both men and women. And that's a simple solution. It's right there in front of you. The answer is right there. Just get off TikTok for a while. Put down your video games for a while. Get out and meet some real people. Make some real friends in the flesh. Yes, in person, for real. It's like this video. I'm talking to you one-on-one. I'm a real person. That's my real name I use on YouTube. I'm not an avatar. And I hope in the future channels like mine will grow because I'm not an avatar. I don't hide behind a fake name. So, again, and as far as the comments, please comment below. Even if they're hateful and mean comments, I feel bad that if all you leave are hateful and mean comments, making fun of me, laughing at me, making fun of my pictures on the wall, my jacket, my hair, anything. You don't like the color of my eyes. But there's people out there like that. And they will leave comments like that. And that's fine. Troll all you want, because every time you leave a comment, you help me in the algorithm. Yeah. That's the way I look at it. I've had some people leave some mean comments on a couple of one of my videos, Women Are Not For Sale. That's another one I'm going to have to reshoot because the audio sucks. So, and there are guys there's a couple that have left some pretty hateful comments. Other guys are just disagreeing with me. That's fine. Disagree all you want. Every time you leave a comment, even if it's negative, you can disagree with me. You're actually helping me. So laugh at me, make fun of me, disagree with me, or share your story. Because I've experienced a lot of loss. You know, my wife, my mom, my son, yeah, just a lot of loss. So, what's your story? And this is about loneliness. I have all people battle this issue. I know what you're going through. Believe me, I do. And I'm just giving you a solution. These are things that I do to combat my own loneliness, so I don't feel so bad. And I don't. I get out there and I make new friends. That's what you do. You got to get out there in the real world, people. Get out of your mommy's basement. Put down the video games. Get off TikTok and meet some real people. And that's my solution. The solution's so simple. And this comes from a lifetime of experience. But comment below. I noticed in the last few hours, I've been getting more comments. Usually my YouTube videos suck. I haven't been getting comments. I need those comments. I'm doing okay on the like to dislike ratio. Doing great in that area. How do you help me out? I'm not asking for money. Put a comment. If you want to leave a hateful comment, you got my permission. But you're just showing your own stupidity. But comment below. Even if you disagree with me, fine. You want to make excuses for your loneliness? Fine. But what's your story? What got you? Why are you so lonely? Are you shy? Are you bashful? Do you feel like it's awkward? You're going to feel that way for a while. Trust me, you're going to feel that way. But you got to choose to get out of that dugout and go up to bat. Yes, you're going to strike out a few times. You're going to miss the ball. But eventually, you'll hit it. It may be just a bunt. It'll go from striking out to bunting the ball. And then you get better at it and better at it. Before you know it, you're making friends every time you go out, and you're no longer socially awkward. It takes practice, takes work, takes effort. We're already up at 22 minutes, and well, that's it for this video. I think I've ranted too long about this topic. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe below. Thank you.